7 to 9. DJ Mama Kim is in the building on the ones and twos. Mama Kim, how you doing?
I turned it down, right?
Yeah,
my headphones?
You good. You got it all under control. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, baby, that's how you do it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You in the building.
I be in the building like what?
We're going to get into some more of that music later on, right?
Not a problem. I'm ready to turn up, baby.
She was trying to sort out my edge control. Wait a minute here. Let me get it together. I got a whole night going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right, baby.
You seen the flyers. It's Lyrically Live 7 to 9. I got none other than just Vega.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited. This is my first time here. Thank you.
What brings you to Lyrically Live? Tell the people.
I guess what brought me to Lyrically Live was I was just like, okay, so I need to like be involved in more in radio and what's out there. So like I had to like step out of my comfort zone and get out of the Bronx, because I'm from the Bronx, and say, hey, what's out there?
Yes, baby.
You already know. You already know.
Yes, my second home.
Hey. So I said, okay, DTF, all right. So I extended all my stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm about to come here and promote some good stuff and show my beautiful face.
So now, if I was under a rock, which I'm not, but there's some people out here that are, tell them, who are you? What do you do in the industry?
So what I am, I'm a recording artist, an actor, dancer, basically into the entertainment business. I've been doing it for about over like 10, 12 years, since 2005. Always started off as an actor in theater, and then moved my way into dancing, and then music started happening like 3 years ago. And ever since then, I've just been promoting music professionally, promoting my singles, original work, and just been on the hustle and the grind. That's how basically it started off.
Now, I've interviewed a lot of people, right, that are in media, in the arts, and it's hard to juggle. How do you juggle both? How do you tell the people that know you as a dancer in that field that now I'm an artist and I'm doing music?
So the way I do it is, it's like a mental state where once I'm like focused on one world, I always put myself in like in a year, I'm like, okay, so within 3 to 6 months, I'm going to be focused on this film, and everything else, I'm going to put it on the back burner. And then from there, I'm just going to focus on music when I have some downtime. But it is possible where you can do multiple things at once. It's all about timing and also consistency, and also being confident in yourself that you can manage to do it depending on your duration of time within 12 months of the year. Some people can, some people can't do it. So I always do it as a mental state. I'm like, okay, this time I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that. So in this business, you got to do it all. Because if not, there's so many opportunities that get lost. Because if you don't do it all, it's like someone else is going to take your spot.
Okay. You know what I feel like? I feel like you have something going for you that a lot of artists probably do not. And that's the gift of breath. Because if you're a dancer,
yeah,
you got great lungs.
Yeah, it's funny how you say that, because what happens is a lot of people, when they see me performing and they see me doing the music and dance, they're like, yo, he got so much energy. He's like so much high energy. He's like, how can you do it like within 6 minutes of a whole medley? Or like if you could do a concert, then he won't be as tired. But don't get it twisted. I get tired. Like I get tired, but it's all a muscle memory. Where it's like once you're out there, you gotta attack. You gotta be a beast, and it's all about like once you start getting the breathing techniques and meditate your mind and just relax, everything's gonna come within its time. So I mean, don't get it twisted. I get tired, but I'm like, listen, we gotta finish it till the end of the song, and then that's it.
So they call me Jim, right? I'm
okay.
Jim, right? This is Lyrically Live, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, but you're going to give me 3 gems. 3 gems that you would give the people how you prepare for a show. What's 3 things? What's the most important 3 things you got to do before you get on stage?
I always say pray. I mean, whoever you believe in, that's on your own doing. Pray. The second thing is believe in yourself a little bit more. Be confident. And the third thing to prepare for a show is just have fun. Because if you're not having fun, because this is your work, this is like your baby of whatever you're putting out into the world, whether it's you're performing on stage, on theater, or on music. Even with music, it's just whatever you're writing is coming from realism. So everybody is gonna see you and your world of who you are as an artist. And it's okay to be vulnerable, because that's how people get to see how original you are, and not only unique but also humble as a regular human being. If everything is all fake, then it's not gonna be as original and authentic as possible. So I say those are the three things when you're preparing for a show.
Those are good.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to ask you, being that you have a dance background, when you perform, are you a solo performer, or do you have a visual behind you? Do you have dancers, background dancers? Do you incorporate anything into your act?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, when I first started, I used to do a lot of covers, and I used to dance by myself, because that time I didn't have a job, I had no funding, so I had to do things on my own. But now, as like the years went by, and I'm in my 20s, and my birthday just passed, I'm 29 now, so I'm like,
hey.
oh, 29, I'm gonna hit 30. Thank you. Capricorn.
Oh, Capricorns, okay, you just made it.
Yeah, I always say like Capricorns are the ones that are like the go-getters, where like always want to drive to the top, even when other signs want to like achieve their goals, but like with the Capricorns, they just tend to like, they don't stop. We all think about long-term goals. I always think about long-term goals. So with me as a performer in dancing, I do have like the culture, the backup dancers. Like one of my main dancers, her name is Haley Kiriazi. Okay. Haley K. And she worked with me for since like when I started with my first single, I'm going to show you. And we still currently working to this day. And then I have also like my other main dancers like K Bunny and but I always dance with my dancers. Depending on the venue, I'll do it. Sometimes I'll do it alone. But when I'm working with people, I'm always expecting high energy. Because when I'm performing, it's all about being a beast and just attacking the stage. And the way I see it is like when I'm with my dancers or whoever I'm working with, I'm like, listen, when we're performing, you got to be like this shit. Like when you're there, everybody else is like nothing. Like, because I get competitive. And I'm always like, you got to attack it. You got to be about it. You got to be like, everybody else, irrelevant. But us, it is what it is. We're about to like give you a show. So that's how I always prepare. And also, those are like, I always have like the cultural backup dancers. And sometimes, depending on the venue, I'll do it alone.
Okay. Do you choreography yourself, or do you tap someone else to do that?
I have my own set of choreographers, like Haley Kiriazi. She does like my choreography. I've worked with choreographers like Shauna Chopek in one of my first singles called I'm Gonna Show You, which is available on Apple Music and YouTube. I have like so many music videos. I also work with my own videographer. His name is Alberto Rabasa, who is under his own production company at Mid-One Films. So I have like a small team with me. And it's not only business, but it's also family, and we're all very loyal to one another. So I always keep it a small circle, very tight. And that's what it should be. Like, you don't need so many people because there's so many egos in this industry, and you just got to keep it as limited as possible.
So now you said that you brought us a single, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you've been doing music for 3 years.
Yes.
So how did you prepare musically to get this single out now after 3 years?
Okay, so when I started doing the music, I always wanted to do the music. But what happened was there was not that many people believing because they saw me into one world. And the way I see it is like, even if I have a friend, like some people, they are dreamers where they're like, oh, I know everybody knows me in this, but I know I can do that. And I always wanted to do music, but it was like the confidence wasn't there, but I had it within me. And it got to a point where I was like, you know what? Screw everybody. I don't need to get anybody's approval. It's all about working at its own time. You know, you only get better with time if you push yourself. So when I first started, one of my first singles, which is Show You, it took me a while to get to that point of like, now I can do original music. Because before I used to do covers. And then from there, I had like my first little EP. And now with new material, I came up with new stuff of just living life and going through so much things in my own personal world where I was like, you know, I can do this. And it just, you start learning little by little. So it's been 3 years, but you know what? I see longevity. And that's what it is about with artists. You have to have longevity in this business and be consistent. So like one of the singles that I have today, which is He'll Never Be Me, which is also on YouTube, directed it and edited by Mid-One Films. I wanted the song to be about living a double life, where in relationships, when you have a relationship, sometimes you tend to like feel like you're not good enough, or you feel insecure, where you always feel like the other person is either taking your spot, or even if you're in a romantic relationship where you feel like, okay, I'm with this girl or I'm with this guy, but I know that person's dealing with the other person, and you're like, well, what does this person have that I don't have? But you know what? We've been together for X amount of years, but at the end of the day, you could be dealing with both of us, but no matter what, that person's never going to be me. So it's a self-confidence.
This is a timeless theme. I think we definitely need to get into one of these tracks. Which one we gonna get into?
So we're going to get into my first single off my second sophomore EP, which is called He'll Never Be Me.
Bam.
Oh.
I like this tune, but I had it ready for it.
Oh.
Baby, you already know, baby. Let's make it.
Yo. Whoa. DJ Mama Kim.
Listen.
Oh.
That was energy.
Yo.
High energy up in this studio.
Yo.
You gotta go off.
Listen to us on the DTF Radio app, Lyrically Live 7 to 9. We're here with Vega. But if you was tuned into this Ustream, if you was looking at the live feed on the app, you gave high energy.
Thank you so much.
Sit down in this seat and be ready to go back to me and interview already proves to me exactly what you just said.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Blue Moon, Lyrically Live, good energy. That's what we turned up. So I got a special co-host coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm ready to jump out. Come on now. Whoa. Hey. Over here. Good energy.
I want to sit next to him. Yeah, I want to.
Come on. Oh, Lord.
Let's go. Talk your talk.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We are like,
Now, is that the choreography that I will see on the stage?
oh yeah, that was the choreography. It was choreographed by Ricardo Joseph, and you could also see that choreography on the music video, which was edited and directed by Alberto Rabasa at Admin One Films on YouTube.
I'm going to tell you two things. Wow. Do you have management?
No, I don't.
Are you looking for management?
I am looking for management. Like I said, it's been a while. I've been doing this for a long time.
Now, I'm not asking these questions because I want to be a mentor. I got to mentor myself.
No, of course not. I'm just.
But if somebody is listening, in this first quarter right now, in the culture that we're in, where you want to get yourself together, it's New Year's, you want to get sexy, you want to get. This is a track that could be on everybody. I'm getting fit for the New Year play.
Let's go.
Thank you.
That's Zumba. That's a Zumba
Thank you
class.
so much.
Zumba class.
Zumba.
This is definitely a track you want to put on it.
Oh, yeah,
keep you going, keep you pushing, keep you moving. This is a very good first quarter track. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes.
But currently, no manager, just been solo dolo, and just been like hustling and just be like, look, I'm just gonna manage myself.
Okay.
And just do it, and whatever happens with the grace of God, that it happens. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But I just say, just keep going and don't stop. Because a lot of people who are in this business, they search for that. Wow. They search for like backing or management, but yet they have to either pay their dues or work that's hard.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that I know who are either friends of mine or associates, they're like, oh, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to auditions. I don't want to go and work on my craft. I just need it now because they see their idols or their favorites doing it like they have done it overnight. Yeah. And then I sit there and I'm like, but that's like a slap to my face because I've been doing this since 2005 and I still don't got a manager, but I'm still consistent. You just got to not give up because you never know.
Maybe this year, being that it's 2019, maybe you should try to look into management.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You could just deal with your content and let them handle the rest, and maybe it'll take you further.
Definitely.
Hey, buddy, let me just book all your stuff for you. Everything be all right. You came to the right
Definitely.
place.
Hey,
Lyrically Live. You got Act Live, We Cross Brandon. Whoa.
You trying to get him an umbrella?
Yeah, umbrella. All under one umbrella. Whoa.
Let me know.
Hey, that's choice.
The choreography, like you had your 1-2 step thing going on there.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
quite impressive.
Thank you so much. I mean, especially I had like a previous interview in terms of like the music and the choreography where I'm like, you know, when I'm doing my visuals, nowadays you gotta do things that are fast, quick, and easy. Social media is like, it's like everybody nowadays don't want to see anything that's just like too much talking. They want to see action. So especially when I'm doing music, I'm like, okay, so if I'm going to do a video, I need to have a strong storyline and have choreography. If I'm not going to have a strong storyline, I better have at least visuals and fashion. So I always have to blend a little bit of both worlds intertwined. Because nowadays, it's not even about, you know, the music itself. It's about the beat, but it's also about the storyline. So you have to have both worlds in one. So that's why I always add the choreo, and then I always add the storyline for the acting world, and then the music with the lyrical content.
And so you're pushing the 2 singles, right, and visuals along with them, right?
Yes.
Any promo, any shows, anything that people need to be looking out for the new year?
Yes. So on April 13, I will be at the show called The Spotlight Show. It will be televised.
Whoa.
And at MNN Network. And then next week, Saturday, I will be promoting He'll Never Be Me at the Diamante Show on MNN. I'm also booked for BX Pride. Shout outs to the LGBT community.
That's right, baby.
So Bronx Pride and also hopefully Cross Fingers Queens Pride in 2019. And just more bookings, more promo, more video interviews. My second single after this one will be called Let Me.
Okay.
So Let Me will be the follow, which was produced by Cool Breeze.
Nice.
And we'll have a visual probably by the spring or summer. Okay. We'll see what happens.
I got another one that says, Keep Watching.
Yes, that one. So Keep Watching Me is a promo of my second EP. And it's funny because with that song, I went through a time where I was just sick of the bullshit. Where I don't know if anybody can relate, where you're like, you always have those hater fans. Where you're like, 1 minute you don't speak to certain people, and then the next day you're hearing news where you're like, wait a minute, but I spoke to that person about that situation. How the hell they know about? And then you're like, but if I'm nobody, if I'm somebody that you don't get, right, I'm like, why are you still watching my timeline? Why are you still watching me? You still talking about me at the end of the day?
They can't help it because I know a lot of times I be blocking people.
Oh my God!
They still end up on my timeline
Because they got those minions.
Yeah.
They got those minions.
What happened? All of y'all Jew.
Let's go.
Haters make you famous, baby.
That's
That's even in the 48 laws of power. Make you famous, baby. Let them keep talking. Publicity, Stop whether it's worrying. bad, it's better than nothing at all. It's better than being ignored. So maybe you could use that bad energy, that negative commentary, and turn it to positive. Because now the eyes will be on you.
But isn't it also? I mean, maybe you could give me some advice. But isn't it kind of saddens when you have relationships with people and you're like, damn, we were cool, but then you find out like, but this person was backstabbing me since day one. How do you manage to like go into a room and you're like, okay, I have to mentally be like, that person is X out of my life, but it hurts me because you're so bubbly and loyal, and then they do you dirty. How can you manage that?
Dealing with the fact that you feel like they did you dirty is a faster fix than worrying about and trying to keep people tagging along with you on your life and on your journey. You let people go. Sometimes you gotta drop shit off where it needs to be dropped off at so you can keep on your journey. Don't let things keep you tied down to time.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is another track.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
Let's go and keep watching. It's out now.
We got 5 minutes to talk.
Back into the world.
Yes. We are now tuned in with Vega. He just dropped a single. High energy again, but definitely a smooth down from the first track.
It was smooth, grown, and sexy. That's what I always call this song. Keep watching me. And this is for anybody. Like, your haters are going to be your motivators. So keep on watching anybody that you love to hate. And someone said that recently. They was like, oh, how can you love to hate somebody? And I'm like, oh, I don't understand that. How do you love and then hate?
It's all a part of it.
Human
nature. Human nature. People, it's easy. It's easy to do that. You know what I mean?
You know, I always say, closing, I'll just say, I have a good heart. People are not going to like you at the end of the day. But if you know who you are and where you stand, you just got to keep on pushing and just show love as much as you can. Love will set you free.
Facts. We want to thank you for sitting down with us. Please give the people your Instagram, social media. Drop the name of the 2 tracks. Let them know where to find that one more time before we leave the people.
So my name is Jessie Vega, and you can find me on all social outlets, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Jessie Vega. Instagram and Twitter, JESSE V3GA, YouTube.com/Jessie Vega Music. You can check out the music video of He'll Never Be Me is out on YouTube and all over music outlets, and as well as the promo single Keep Watching Me. Stream, download, share, buy, don't hate, keep showing love. Whoa. And I love everybody who's been showing support. And thank you so much, DTF Radio and Lyrically Live.
Shout out to Choice NYC. Choice NYC.
And Choice NYC. Yeah. Show support and spread love, not hate.
That's a fact. She love that. She
and special shout out to our DJ. Who's been spinning
DJ Mama Love.
DJ Mama Love.
Mama Kim.
Hey, Mama Kim.
Yes, she a loving lady, you know.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Don't be a stranger. Make sure that you get the music to us all the time.
Thank you.
I'm Gemini Expressions. I'm here sitting in for the Choice of NYC, Lyrically Live, 7 to 9.
Wow.
And I'm Cha-Cha Mystique, and I'm guest co-hosting for today, and we lit though.
Yeah, we are lit. I'm Kim. We'll get into some tracks. We coming back. We got another artist. Stay tuned, man. It's Lyrically Live, DTF Radio. Let's go.
Hey.
Yeah, baby.
Good job, boy.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good shit, man.